Yes.
All right, shalom. I want to start off giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the Akims, the brothers and the Akos, the few sisters that's pushing this truth. This is two brothers from the camp, children of the light, coming in today, another day of Babylon the Great.
Yahweh
Brother Yashar.
Yeah, give our announcement once you say chill. Okay.
We it's coming in with another day. We have one of the comedians turned social influencers podcasters, Cory Holcomb, and he's coming out. And as we all know, the ex NFL player Cam Newton
got his little show.
Yup, and he had Cory Holcomb on his show as a guest. And we're gonna roll the clips. We got some scriptures, but basically Cory Holcomb was saying he ain't with what Cam Newton was doing.
Yeah, which is openly worshiping Satan and throwing up the Baphomet. He called it love, peace, something.
Oh yeah, one love.
One love, universe. No, that's Satan, nigga. So Cory Holcomb just going in, and we're gonna let him go and get right in, and we're gonna back him up with the scriptures, because this is a testimony for all Israel, because there's no excuse on why you don't understand you're an Israelite and the worship of these other gods and the tied together that they have of your holidays, because you got Thanksgiving coming up of the massacre of the northern tribes. Y'all finna worship that, and then after that y'all going right into Christmas and y'all gonna worship that. So we're gonna start off with get the Thanksgiving thing. He removed landmarks, taken by violence.
What is that?
What is it? Something. Damn, I gotta look it up. I think it's Micah. He removed landmarks. KJV, he removed landmarks, taken by violence. I don't want that. It say Proverbs 22:28, but I don't want that. But I did it anyway.
Okay.
Because that's a start. That ain't the one I wanted.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 28. It says, "Remove not the ancient landmark which thy fathers have set. Seest thou a man diligent in his business?"
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
But you gotta just edify that.
Okay. "Remove not the ancient landmark which thy fathers have set." Yeah. And so what? It's
which is your fathers would be your forefathers. Your ancient forefathers was given by Yahweh Shai a certain region they supposed to be in, and they marked it, and it was already marked. Goes back to getting the land of Israel. How we got to get markers on that land. But yeah, everybody already have their ancient landmarks that don't supposed mean your borders of your land. It was already issued out by the Lord. So that's what he do. Let me look it up though. He removed his landmark and take it by violence. Yeah, I was right. Micah too. I just got to start calling this shit out. That's what I said. I said Micah too.
okay.
Yeah, I start going with my first instinct.
It's the book of Micah, chapter 5, verse 2.
2 and 1.
Okay. Oh, Micah 2 and 1. It says, Micah 2 and 1, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand."
Yeah, so from Trump making ICE be able to chase you guys around, all the way to making these illegal laws to tax you, all the way to Cam Newton getting the memo that he gonna start this podcast and the elite's gonna have him throw up this new gesture that he gonna have all his fellow brethren to do. Which that's what you've been witnessing.
It says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it,
Right.
because it is in the power of their hand."
Bam. See that? It's in the power of their hands. So what they do, They gave y'all Thanksgiving and made it a holiday, even though it's Thanksgiving. Yeah, Jeremiah 10:1. And legalize all these holidays for you Israelites to go and defile yourself among the Gentiles. And that's what y'all doing, openly.
Yeah.
So you got to watch these Israelites out here. And we're going to give you an example of Cory Holcomb exposing Cam Newton. Yeah, Jeremiah 10.
This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word of the Lord, which speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. You want me to elaborate?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, that's the remember we have our high holy days, which was given to us by the Most High, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. So we have no business as Israelites, because it said the Lord speaketh unto the house of Israel. So we have no business as Israelites worshiping pagan traditions.
Yeah.
That's what that's what leads us off. That's what the root cause of us getting laid off to our captivities was, even today. It says Jeremiah 10:3, for the customs of the people are vain.
Right. So Cam Newton ain't had no business doing this. Like he making up something new. That shit is vain. All these holidays and all these gestures, hand gestures that you're doing, they all vain. And we're gonna show you why they doing them gestures.
It says, for one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen.
Just show Christmas.
With the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. It's like the
Christmas tree.
Right, just like that's right. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born.
Yeah, because Nimrod's spirit's supposed to dwell in the Everglades tree, which is supposed to bring life in the wintertime. But that's kind of retarded, because in the wintertime, everything's died. But that's the worship of the witchcraft.
Yep. It says because they must needs be born, because right. They cannot go.
That's why you got that whole storyline of Christmas, which is Saturnalia, which is Roman pagan worship, which is buttock worship. That's why y'all got all this kissing under the mistletoe and all this shit.
It says, be not afraid of them.
Right, and y'all teach y'all kids, Santa ain't gonna give you nothing if you be good. You better be good. Don't be bad. He ain't gonna get nothing. And you raise your kid up their whole life under this false pretense of some white dude coming to do something for them.
Right. It says they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good.
Right. So it's all our blessings come from Yahushua, not these festivals. But that's it. Now let's roll Cory Holcomb to get Isaiah 3:9.
Okay.
Yeah, what if it's the truth?
Is that video ready? Yeah. Okay, hold on one second. Last week I talked about it, how I went on the One Brother show. My brother Cam, one of the greatest athletes in the history of football, if you ask me. If you ask me, that's my opinion. But I was tricked, in my opinion, with some little sign language thing. But if I tell the truth, I already knew what was up because of a video or a photo I saw a long time ago. Just like when Lorel took up for Carmichael. I already knew.
Isaiah 3:9.
It was moisture being hid.
Proverbs 6:12. Okay.
I knew it was moisture being hid, but I'm trying to be a good guy. And it's them finally got to the point now where I'm like, I'm tired of being a good guy. Yeah. See, there was a time when I saw something where my brother, Cam, that made me say, oh, that ain't nothing no man do. But I let it go because of I was in awe of Cam. Cory, cool out, leave that alone. You gotta feel and not break down. That's my mentality. But when I saw how I was manipulated, pinky, finger, love, when I saw that, it has sparked heartbreak. I'm like, man.
Why do you do me like that?
God damn. Can you play that video? Yeah. Play the video, because this is what it really is.
Been given a demonstration that lasts really 1 minute and 30 seconds. One finger, one pinky, one thumb. All together, one love. There you go. And been given a demonstration that lasts really 1 minute and
Just
30
freeze it.
Well,
Can you freeze it? I had been saw that picture, homie. I had been saw that picture before I went to the show. And it is my opinion that men who don't indulge don't do this.
Yeah. So he's showing how not only Cam Newton got an agenda, but how the elites got him doing these rituals openly before he tricked his brethren into worshiping Satan. And that's all the money in the world. So we're going to get the scriptures on how to watch out for these niggas.
Yep. It's,
Isaiah.
okay.
Because if Cory Holcomb knew these scriptures, that sign right there, he would have never went on the show. He would have been like, nope, that was my sign. That's all I needed, because the scriptures tell you right here about it.
This is Isaiah 3, and I'll start at 8. For Jerusalem is ruined, and Judah is fallen, because their tongue and their doings are against the Lord, to provoke.
You can see it. Cam Newton is fully against.
To provoke the eyes of his glory. The show of their countenance does witness against them.
Yeah, because they go a big old pump. They always talk about how massive he is to other men. And that's all y'all whole football career. Y'all been looking at him as, look how massive he is over the other men. It take 2, 3 of y'all to do something to him. And now he's a big old pump.
It says, the show of their countenance does witness against them, and they declare their sin is Sodom, and they hide it not.
See that? He ain't hiding it. He took that picture with that tutu with that white dude. And Cory Holcomb said, I seen that, and I knew, like, what was up. I knew it. Then he ain't hiding it.
Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves.
Yeah, so fuck him.
Keep going to hit the Proverbs?
Yeah, no, a little bit more.
Okay. Say ye to the righteous, that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doings.
So don't worry about Cam Newton and all what he doing. Y'all wish y'all gonna get him for all that. So they want to be punks, and they want Esau to have them put on dresses, and they want to do these rituals to get certain parts and certain levels and roles and get taken care of, and good luck with it.
It says, woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him.
There we go. So Cam Newton wanted one love, one pinky, then he gonna have to take that. Proverbs 6:12.
Okay.
Like Diddy, take that. That's what they will. That's why they make them songs. They around all them and jogging is Transformers.
They had which is what they call the best basketball player right now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
They had him doing that same symbol. Because I saw it on ESPN one day, and I had to stop it, take a picture of it. He was doing the Baphomet, sticking his tongue out. So
Yeah.
this is nothing new.
Yeah, they all juiced in. You gotta watch these guys.
This is Proverbs chapter 6, verse 12. It says, that was 12?
Yeah.
Okay. A naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a froward mouth. He winketh with his eyes, he speaketh with his feet. He teaches with his fingers.
And that's what Cam Newton did. He taught Cory Holcomb openly that he worshipped Satan, and that's why Cory Holcomb said something. Cory Holcomb said, bro, you might do that, but the rest of us, we don't do that, so you shouldn't be doing that. Go ahead.
It says frowardness is in his heart.
Yeah.
He deviseth mischief continually.
That's what they be on. They act like they're about the youth and football. No, they there to use them Israelites and take them through the slave plantation.
He soweth discord.
And he do that too. He be sowing discourse. That's why he never helped nobody. That's why none of them with all that money don't help nobody.
Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly.
So don't be surprised if Cam Newton fall out, drop dead, get hit, plane crash, something. Just like the rest of you celebrities. The one nigga, from Family Matters. He went out to that little vacation with his family that he been doing for the last 10, 12 years in Jamaica or whatever. And remember, he drowned. The rift current caught him and took him out.
Yep, Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yeah, they being taken out. And they don't understand why. Because suddenly these things have to happen to you. Because he pushed Satanism to the normal Jakes to go into the world. That's what Jamal was doing. He had that podcast. We did the lesson on his ass.
Yep. It says, Proverbs chapter 6, verse 14, frowardness is in his heart. He devises mischief continually. He soweth discord. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy.
Man, right. That current took his ass. He couldn't do nothing. Just like we had the one comedian making jokes. Drewski. He is coming up too.
Do this. That was my opinion. But because I was trying to be what I hope society can be, which is caring and loving to the brotherhood. I act like I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that. I was phony trying to be good. And by me being phony trying to be good, is video of me throwing up that backdooria shit.
Hey, James 4:4.
This is
trying to be good.
Book of James chapter 4 and 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God?
I ain't doing it. See, that's what happens. You try to be friends with the world. And Cory Holcomb is feeling stupid now. I ain't being friends with y'all. Fuck y'all.
Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world,
Yeah, so now he called throwing up the buffalo, man.
is the enemy of God.
See, that's why we ain't got time for that. 1 John 4 and 5. Yeah, we ain't got time for that. So that's why when we speaking, y'all don't hear or care about what we saying. Because we speak against this world that y'all love so dearly. And y'all want to continue. Why? Because y'all all have futures here. You have kids that have futures. Why do we want it to end? Forget all the rape, robbery, murder. Yeah, that don't matter. Don't forget all about the forever chemicals. Oh, none of that matters. The cancer rates going up. None of that matters. Men want to be women. Women want to be men. None of that matters. War everywhere. Disease everywhere. Rampant. Plagues breaking out. Don't none of that matter. You just live in this utopian, fake bubble world that everything is okay. And nothing is okay. Your finances is not okay. The products that you buy is not okay. They in plastic. It's not okay. Everything is in plastic. It is not okay. Everything is plastic. It is not okay. Did y'all like that? Everything is in plastic. I go to work, I put these in my ear for 8 hours. Everything is in plastic. All your products sit in plastic. Fuck out of here.
Clothes, plastic. That's what polyester is.
Plastic.
It's hard plastic.
You hold your phone all day. Plastic. You put it up to your ear all day.
Radiation.
Plastic.
Got an ion battery in it.
Right, but everything's okay though. Okay, my bad.
First
You have
John
to go some certain rants with y'all.
1 John 4 and 5. They are of the world, therefore speak they of the world.
Right, see that? Cam Newton and the rest of you guys, y'all are the world. That's why y'all speak of the world so highly. That everything's okay.
They are of the world, therefore they speak of the world, and the world hear of them.
Right, that's why Cam Newton can go one love, one, and then you can have what's her name on here on the show? Damn.
Cory Holcomb show.
Yeah, the woman. I forgot her name real quick.
Jazz, something? Jazz?
No. Damn. I'm sorry. I'm a fan. I forgot her name. But anyways, she was saying, oh, it means love in Chinese and all this. And Cory was like, no, it means Satanism. It got an origin. Like how we did the Halloween, the Christmas, and the fucking Thanksgiving. It got an origin.
Mm-hmm. It says, verse 6, we are of God. He that know of God heareth us. He that is not of God heareth not us.
Right, see that? If you ain't of God, you ain't gonna hear us. You gonna think, oh, we some crazy dudes who don't have anything to do. No, y'all crazy. Y'all think this is life, waking up every day and doing this? This is life. No, this is not life. She in her hippie mode. Like, this shit is retarded. Go ahead.
It says, hereby know we the spirit of truth.
Right. See that? We got the spirit of truth, and we moving according to that. And we understand y'all have what?
And the spirit of error.
And y'all have the spirit of error. This isn't right. A landlord living in the damn apartment buildings that she's supposed to be renting out and divorcing her husband, but still trying to run around like. And then the maintenance guy's supposed to be her man. Really?
You adulterers and you adulteresses.
You see it. You see what the scriptures say, right?
Yeah.
But this is life to these people, though. Okay, we keep moving. All right, we can go into yours now.
So I just wanted to bring out in Daniel chapter 3.
Because the brother gonna show that there's nothing new under the sun. Exactly what Cory Holcomb experienced and what we are experiencing. Our ancestor Daniel and the 3 brothers that was with him. I forgot their name. They was in Babylon. They got Babylonian names.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Right, and you gotta hold the line. We're gonna let the brother edify, and then we're gonna get out of here.
So it's these verses are pretty big, so I'll put the main points.
Yeah, he already went through it, so he's just gonna pull the points out. Y'all just follow the storyline. He gonna take y'all through the chapters. He's just gonna highlight the matter of fact. You want me to read?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Just
yeah,
go
I'll
ahead.
bounce around.
Yeah,
okay.
go ahead.
This
you know where you're going.
Daniel chapter 3 verse 1. Nebuchadnezzar, who was the king of Babylon, the king made an image of gold, whose height was 60 cubits, and the breadth thereof 6 cubits. He set it up in the plain of Dura in the province of Babylon. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king sent to gather together the princes, the governors, the captains, the judges, the treasurers, the counselors, the sheriffs.
Just like Trump did. Just like we call all them general, because he given a direct order to his what we call it, ruling class. Because see, we the peasants, so the ruling class gets the order first, and it trickles down, just like today.
Yeah.
So Daniel and them are a part of that top order. They ain't the peasants at the bottom.
Yeah, because it tells you they have to get trained for what, 3 years.
Yeah.
To be under the king.
Yeah, because they was the top of Israel, because that's what the king asked for. He wanted the best of our writers and speakers and everything, and brought into his chambers, and him using them, and that go Daniel and them a part of it. Let's get it.
And it says, and all the rulers of the provinces to come to the dedication of the image which Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. It says, then the princes, the governors and captains and judges, the treasurers, the counselors, the sheriffs,
Everybody.
Yeah. And all the rulers of the provinces were gathered together unto the dedication of the image.
And the provinces are different states, so let them be your governors today. So all your governors, they all with this. Everybody with this.
Mm-hmm. It says, and they stood before the image that Nebuchadnezzar had set up. Then an herald cried aloud to you, it is commanded, O people, nations, and languages, that at what time ye hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, dulcimer, and all kinds of music, ye fall down and worship the golden image that Nebuchadnezzar the king have set up.
Right, so that go to order, and that's exactly what Cam Newton did. He was told to throw that Baphomet up. See, that's that same thing. But go ahead.
It says, and whoso falleth not down and worship shall the same hour be cast into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. So that shows how serious this was, that he brought all the people from the land out and made everybody worship, and
all
said,
the rulers though.
Oh, okay, come on, yeah.
Because the people gonna do whatever the rulers say. But that's all the people though, because them all the ruler. All you gotta do is get the rulers to go with something. The people gotta do it.
Yep. Yep, because the people is just the sheep. So
that's it.
She gonna go with
the ruling class.
Yeah.
You got a ruling class and you got the peasant.
And it says, I'm gonna skip down to verse 8.
Yeah, because we're gonna cut into the story.
Mm-hmm. It says, wherefore at that time certain Chaldeans came near and accused the Jews. They spake and said to the king Nebuchadnezzar, O king, live forever. Thou, O king, hast made a decree that every man that shall hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, and dulcimer, and all kinds of music shall fall down and worship the golden image, And whoso falleth not down and worship, that he should be cast into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. There are certain Jews whom thou hast set over after the affairs of the province of Babylon.
See, they govern us.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Right, so you got 3 Israelites in Babylon not doing what the king just commanded, and they govern us over these provinces, meaning over these states.
It says, these men, O king, have not regarded thee. They serve not thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. Then Nebuchadnezzar in his rage and fury commanded to bring Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Then they brought these men before the king. And then, okay, I'll keep going.
Yeah, then jump wherever you got to, because we got to press the time.
Okay. Nebuchadnezzar spake and said unto them, is it true, O Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, do ye not serve my gods, nor worship the golden image which I have set before, which I have set up? And jump to 16. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. If it be so, our God, whom we serve, is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of thine hand, O king. But if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up.
Right. So they told the king straight to his face, no, we ain't doing none of that. And our God gonna serve you because you got this punishment that we know about, and our God gonna save us. So no, we ain't worshiping you. Mm-hmm. Damn, that's you talking shit to the king. Go ahead.
It says, I'm gonna jump down to 22. Therefore, because the king's commandment was urgent, and the furnace exceeding hot, because he turned it up 7 times more after they said that.
Yeah, they was talking shit to him.
The flame of the fire slew those men that took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. So the king's men that delivered them up, they actually got killed by the fire, just for being so close to it. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king was astonished, and rose up in haste, and spake and said unto his counselors, did not we cast 3 men bound into the midst of fire? They answered and said unto the king, true, O king. He answered and said, lo, I see 4 men loose, walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt, and the form of the 4th is like the Son of God. So what's the conclusion to the matter? The 3 Israelite men, even though they had the power as being governors in Babylon, they chose to go with their true power, which is the Most High. And they told the king, basically, you can F yourself and your doctrine, your false idols. And then when he had them executed through fire, what he found out was their power was amongst them, like they said. And that 4th was the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua being in the midst of those men delivering them.
Yeah, get the 3 holy children.
Okay.
Real quick. We're going to give you the precept to what happened. Because Daniel don't tell you exactly what happened when they was in the midst of the fire. It just give you that what happened. But what was they doing?
This is the song of the 3 holy children in the Apocrypha. Verse 1, it says, and they walked in the midst of the fire, praising the Most High and blessing the Lord.
That's what they was doing when they was in the fire. See, we got the whole story now.
Then
just like we know what happened when Moses went up into the mountain.
It says, then Azariah stood up and prayed on this manner, and opening his mouth in the midst of the fire said,
see that? In the midst of the fire, he was doing this.
Blessed art thou, O Lord God of our fathers. Thy name is worthy to be praised and glorified forevermore.
Nate, now jump to 24.
Okay, verse 24.
And remember, there's the 3 holy children in the Apocrypha. There's the rest of the story of what was happening.
So that the flame streamed forth above the furnace 49 cubits.
Because he turned it up 7 times higher.
And it passed through and burned those Chaldeans it found about the furnace.
What the Arkin was just saying.
But
this is the storyline to that.
But the angel of the Lord came down into the oven together with Azarias and his fellows.
See that? That's Yahweh Shah.
And smote the flame of the fire out of the oven.
See that?
It made the midst of the furnace as it had been a moist whistling wind.
It made it what?
A moist whistling wind.
So he literally turned the molecules of fire into moist wind.
So that the fire touched them not at all.
See that? He literally changed the molecules of the fire. It was still fire. Yahweh Shah just changed the molecules to the fire where it was mist to them. That's called power. That's why Elder Todd say we will be able to play with the elements, and like Lucy, that's why she able to bring anything out the air. That's being able to actually play, because this air, this molecules. So we should be able to grab this and do something, but we don't have the power yet.
Yep. It says
that's why they got airbender, waterbender. They're able to grab the force and make it move. That's why you got the wind bender. That's our power coming, and y'all know it.
Yeah. It says, it made the midst of verse 27. It made the midst of the furnace as it had been a moist whistling wind.
We're going to stop at 30.
Okay. So that the fire touched them not at all, neither hurt nor troubled them. Then the three, as out of one mouth, praised, glorified, and blessed the Most High, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, in the furnace, saying, Blessed art thou, O Lord God of our fathers, and to be praised and exalted above all forever. And blessed is thy glorious and holy name, and to be praised and exalted above all forever.
And that's what happened. So that's our story. And that's why today we ain't going for this shit. So Cam Newton and all that, forget about it. We got one more.
Okay.
Deuteronomy 13:1. Because this was supposed to happen, because we can't play with y'all anymore with these events. Y'all doing these holidays, they coming up. I even got certain people whispering in my ear like, also, you don't celebrate these. You don't, nope. So miss me with it. I ain't going to no Christmas, nothing. I ain't doing none of that shit.
This is
Don't even ask me.
the book of Deuteronomy chapter 13 verse 1. If there arise among you a prophet or a dreamer of dreams, and giveth thee a sign or a wonder, and a sign or the wonder come to pass, whereof he spake unto thee, saying, Let us go after other gods,
Right. See that? Don't let nobody play with you.
which thou hast not known, and let us serve them. Thou shalt not hearken unto the words of that prophet or that dreamer of dreams, for the Lord your God proveth you to know whether ye love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul.
Jump down to 6.
Okay, verse 6. If thy brother, the son of thy mother, or thy son, or thy...
Y'all pay attention now.
If thy brother, the son of thy mother, or thy son, or thy daughter, or the wife of thy bosom, or thy friend, which is...
See that? Because Cam Newton said, that was my friend. I was at the Brotherhood.
Or thy friend, which is as thine own soul, entice thee
Right, see
secretly.
that? Your friend is like your own soul. That's how close of a brotherhood we supposed to be. Because you wouldn't do it to yourself. Some of us do.
Which is as thine own soul, entice thee secretly, saying, Let us go and serve other gods, which thou hast not known, nor thy fathers, namely of the gods of the people which are round about you, nigh unto thee, or far off from thee, from the one end of the earth, even to the other end of the earth. Thou shalt not consent unto him, nor hearken unto him, neither shall thine eye pity him, neither shall
That's
thou...
why Cory Holcomb said, I'm telling on this nigga.
Neither shalt thou spare, neither thou shalt conceal him.
See that? That's why he said, nope, I'm saying something. You did that shit. You got me looking stupid. Now I got to say something.
But thou shalt surely kill him. Thine hand shall be first upon him to put him to death.
Right, which we know the law is not expedient. But them the laws that was given to the Israelites. So Cory Holcomb did good by exposing them. And that's enough. And that was far enough. We're going to let this roll and we out. We done, basically.
Backdoor your shit.
Let him get a little more.
Let me tell y'all something, homie. Nice guys finish last, dog.
See?
Nice
That's why I
guys
ain't no
finish
friends in the
last.
world.
When you're
I'm not
around
doing it.
most men, you're going to be manipulated because they were brought up to manipulate.
See? In this world of America.
Not
Bible
brought
law is
up
great.
to bring us all
the
together
laws,
and
statutes, and
try
commandments like
and
what we
be
doing.
righteous to one another.
See? They weren't brought up like that.
And it breaks my heart. But
It is
I
a
can't
fact.
afford to be phony with y'all no more, man.
See?
If I see what I need to see
Like me,
on
like us, be a watchman.
to the homie side of the
Said
game.
I can't afford to be phony
Shalom.
anymore. Yep,
That's
shalom,
it.
shalom.
It's time to be a watchman. We got to call this